It all began with a painted line and an uncertainty of who had crossed it first. It grew in the tire tracks of upset winners who mixed it up with some of the greatest drivers in the world. It rose to prominence on the shoulders of legendary figures who clashed with reckless abandon around 31-degree corners. A new spectacle of sound and speed took shape, new technology and automotive ingenuity spawning angry sheet metal beasts that inch closer to the edge of control. With a new generation of racer came a new form of racing, their machines more advanced than the last, but the battleground remained unchanged, holding fast to its yearly challenge. And so, as February returns to Florida, 43 compete for a chance at history. 2.5 miles, 200 laps at speeds approaching 200 miles per hour. It is the great American race, the Daytona 500. The 500 was the moment that propelled Jimmie Johnson to the first of his unprecedented 4 consecutive Sprint Cup championships. Today, the 48 team hopes the road to title number 5 begins with a second Harley J. Earl Trophy and crew chief Chad Knaus in victory lane. The 500 was the victory that just slipped from Kyle Busch's grasp last year when this wreck on lap 123 brought his dominant run to an end. Today, he has a new crew chief, but the same drive to give Joe Gibbs his first 500 in 17 years. The 500 is the single trophy missing on Tony Stewart's shelf to go with the many he's picked up at Daytona. Today, we will see if he can avoid the early engine failures, mid-race crashes, and last lap passes that have plagued him in 11 previous starts. But perhaps the biggest story in today's field is the man they will all be chasing when the green flag drops. Today, the 500's oldest pulse hitter, Mark Martin, makes his 26th start. After a magical 2009, will the man from Arkansas become the 33rd driver to enter this most hallowed ground? All these stories and more will unfold coming up next. The Daytona 500 is finally here.